There we go. Looks like I got my camera up and rolling. I am here by myself, just getting everything going. Getting my camera synced up. Getting my other phone logged on where I can have my chat visibility. There we are. Now I got my backup phone in screen here. You can see the chat, and I will be ready very shortly to present my Lockmail to all of you. Welcome everyone. I'm the only one here right now, and that's okay. But this is Mounta1nM1ck making a live for my Lockmail that came in today. I am expecting some more Lockmail in tomorrow from my sensei Skip. He has been kind enough to send me, well, I'll show it to you guys tomorrow. So that's just a little teaser on tomorrow. I will have some more Lockmail for sure tomorrow. Skip has sent me a package over from the dojo, and I will be getting that and unwrapping it and showing it off to all of you guys whenever it gets here tomorrow. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Today we are here because I got some Lockmail today. I'm going to be opening this package here. And I'm going to be opening this package here. I've mentioned this package quite a bit. This is kind of my centerpiece for the video today, but it does not make the other any less appreciated of a package, etc. I'll do my best to only show my address, if any, and not to expose the addresses of my friends who were kind enough to send me some cool Locksport goodies. So momentarily, I will open these packages and show you guys what kind of cool stuff I got in today. And I will just keep it short and show that stuff off. We had a pretty decent live last night where I was announcing our 250 subscriber giveaway that will be starting the moment we hit that. I have got a few new subscribers today. I don't know the exact count, but we're over 150 and headed towards 250. Therefore, very soon we should be at the 250, and at that point we will start my next contest. I am still sourcing a bunch of options for my Master 77 winner. Still have a lot of really good competition going on over there with the 100 sub giveaway. Anybody who's not in that yet, I would advise you to get on over there and watch the playlist videos for the 100 sub giveaway and make yourself one. And shout out a friend while you're at it. If you have any questions about how to make that video, just feel free to contact me. You have until August 12th at midnight Eastern Daylight Time. That is where I am. So the moment it is August 12th at Mick's house, sub giveaway for the first 100 sub will be over at that point, and I will begin the process of picking our winner, and then we will get together and make sure that I'm going to send them the Master Lock 77 of their choice, so it is up to their personal standards. We've been talking a little bit about the differences between patinaed and new steel, and the difference between short and long shackles. Everybody seems to have a little bit different tastes on that, so that will set me back a small day or two in getting the prize to the winner, but only because I want to make sure to get you exactly what you want. So we will expedite that process every way possible when it comes time to reward the winner of the sub 100 sub giveaway contest, because I don't want to be holding anybody's prizes hostage. Anyway, A couple more people have come in. Hello, welcome. I'm just doing a little Lockmail today. I'm going to open a couple packages I got in. A few more people. Welcome, welcome. Everybody who's coming over. See Mounta1nM1ck. I appreciate you guys getting over here. I announced that I'd be starting at 7. Try to give everybody 5 to 10 minutes to filter in and see who's going to be here. I'm just kind of doing that right now, BSing around, talking about the 100 sub giveaway and updating a few things with that. And talk about sparrows briefly, and then we're going to get into opening the 2 packages that I have for today. As I said, I will have another package tomorrow from Skip. Looking forward to that. And I talked to Sparrows, the man at the top, Uncle Sparrows, this morning. I had an email back and forth with him a few times. He is on his way to Vegas for the DEF CON convention that I'm sure many of you know about. Speaking of which, I just want to give a quick shout out to my buddy Greyhound Picks. Some of you, I'm sure, know Greyhound. He's been a very good friend to me since I started this journey. And I just wanted to shout out Greyhound really quick because he's going to be at DEF CON having a lot of fun and hopefully sending us some pictures from what all the fun we're missing out in Vegas. So, Greyhound, have a safe trip out there, buddy. Enjoy yourself at DEF CON. All your picker buddies love you, Greyhound. So, send us some really cool pictures from Vegas and let us see what we're missing. So, maybe we can get on over there next time they have the DEF CON convention. Alrighty. We're at about 7.5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and open up this mail. I don't want to make this a super long video. The point really was just to show what I've got coming in, thank my friends who sent it, and just to touch base with all of you out there in Mounta1nM1ck subscriber land. So without further ado, we're going to get down into this. I'm going to be opening this first package now. This package is from a good friend of mine on Facebook. His name is Jeremy. I will happily tell his last name if he's comfortable with that at some point, but because I did not talk to him beforehand, we'll just leave it at Jeremy for right now. He's a good friend of mine on Facebook. He's a really great guy. He's friends with Skip also, so we're all really tight over there on the Facebook part of lock picking. And Jeremy and Skip have been really, really good friends to me. And I don't know what all Jeremy has sent over for me, but that is the purpose of this video and opening his package. So with that, I will see what Jeremy has put in here for me. Seems he has written me a note. I will look through it and see that it is appropriate for all of you. But wow, I had no idea he was sending these. But check this out. I think he did mention it to me, and in my forgetfulness, I just completely forgot. But I am super stoked to see what he has sent me. Sorry, this is really busy here because of all of my sponsor stickers that I've got laid out here and friend stickers that I've got laid out here. I don't have a super nice pen and mat laid out here yet, so I just like to, kind of decorate my background here with some stickers I've got from close friends and from companies I like, company that I'm working with, etc. So you'll see all of those. I'm sure most of you recognize them. That's not really what we're here to talk about, but I do want to have them in frame. So anyway, I'm going to use this for now so you guys can see what Jeremy was so kind to send me. Jeremy had a situation where he ended up with some extra followers. Plug followers. I don't know exactly how that happened to him. Elroy's Toys in the chat saying hello. What's up, Elroy's Toys? I am glad to see you here, sir. Thank you for stopping by. Please don't forget to hit the like button or double tap your screen, all you guys, if you would like to help support me. I would appreciate it very much. Elroy's Toys, I heard who you really are in your daytime life from a friend. I'm not going to out you on my channel today, but just know that I was really stoked to find out that I was friends with you after finding that out. So we'll talk about that more in private, sir. But thank you for being a friend to me and entering my contest. I really enjoy our friendship, a la Facebook and all the other ones. Gerard, what's up? Nice to see you made it over here. I appreciate all of you guys coming out to support me. Just trying to finish this quick live video for my two packages that I'm unwrapping here. I'm just showing off some really nice plug followers. They are 3D printed, if I am not mistaken. Jeremy did tell me, I believe, that these are the kind that you can get over at 44 Delta. So let me just put his sticker up there because he is a friend also. Eshlins, I think I'm pronouncing that right. In any case, 44 Delta is his project, his baby. He is a one-man army of production, and he makes some of the awesomest lock sport swag that we have seen out here in the world to date. So if you like these plug followers, they are the 3D print kind. I really love them. I'm going to be using them probably forever now on my channel. So when you see me gutting something down, just know that these beautiful titanium green purple 3D prints here from 44 Delta are available to all of you, and I would recommend that you get over there and get them from him if you like them. So that being the case, thank you very much, Jeremy, for the plug followers. Like all my gifts, I will treasure them greatly, but your friendship has really been the gift that I wanted most, and I really appreciate you talking to me when you have time. Um, I try to do that with all my friends. You rock, my guy. I'm going to read your letter privately and whatnot. Um, I just kind of keep things like that personal in between us. Nothing personal to my fans, but I do appreciate that you wrote me a little note with the stuff, and I will keep that between us, sir. Alright, Rev Chewy, what's up, brother? Nice to see that you made it over to hang out while I open some mail. I'm glad you guys are here for this because I'm making my way as we speak into this chunk right here. You may or may not have heard me mention this chunk at some point. This chunk is the package from my good friend Neil W. These are my locks from my Englishman. He is my original Englishman. I have many buddies in the UK now, many friends that are very close to me on that side of the pond. I love my UK pickers, so shout out to all of them. Richard, the Welsh picker, has helped me to meet more of you guys because he runs the UK picker Facebook, and you guys probably know Richard. Richard is amazing. Just want to shout him out as well. Love Richard and all the UK pickers. And my friend Neil here was my very first friend to decide to send me some locks. All of you who know me know that I very much value my gift locks above any other possession. And because these are specifically and specially imported from another country, they will be very, very sweet and nice to me. And because there are doubles of some of them, I will be hacksawing a few of them up. And there's a few people I wanted to show some appreciation to. I'm going to see what I can do about maybe sharing a little bit of this English love with some of you guys. But that's only because I can hack them in half, because I am not really fond of giving away gifts. I'm not a regifter, and I very much treasure what I get from my friends. So I'll do what I can to accommodate, but understand that Mounta1nM1ck has needs too. And his buddy from England was kind enough to send this big old box over. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this envelope that we got from Jeremy's order, and we're going to set these over here so they don't get caught up in anything. And I'm going to start laying out some of these beauties that my friend Neil was also kind to send over to us here. I'm gonna try and do like a quick close-up for you guys as I pull each one out, and that way you can kind of catch a feel for it. You can always go back and look at it later if you really liked one or something. If you see something that really tickles you, feel free to message Mounta1nM1ck when you have free time, and we will talk about the wonderful things that I received. Here is an ASA, or an ASA. Mounta1nM1ck's forte is not enunciation, but in the construction business, I have installed many ASA alloy products, doors, and such. The people of South Florida apparently are aware that there are good locks in the world. So God bless them. The ones with money definitely have some ASA alloy going on their doors and such. And it looks like I have finally got a nice one to play with, thanks to my friend Neil. Rev Chewy, I appreciate you stopping by, even at work. It'll all be uploaded as soon as I get finished, brother, so you can check it out later. Thank you so much for coming by. Let's see what else we got from my buddy Neil here. This is a big box full of locks. Let's see what we've got here. Alright, it looks to be another cylinder of some sort. There is a stamp on the front there. I will have to yield to Blue Scooby Wagon and some of my super research experts when it comes to lock identification. That is not my forte either. Thank you, Wild Billiam. I believe that there are some nice profile cylinders we got going on here. He really did do a fantastic job putting me together some special stuff. If you don't have a friend across the pond yet, I keep telling you guys that Lock Sport is like the new pen pals / chess by mail / 3D puzzles. So, you need to make some friends, network some, get out there, find yourself somebody on the other side of the world. Turns out they have the same needs and wants, only ones that we can help with. So if we all get together, we can play this mailing game with each other and get hold of some things that otherwise become expensive nightmares and whatnot. For example, I have a friend over there who wants a Paclock 90A Pro like this one really bad. I'm just going to show it real quick to tell the story. This one was gifted to me. It was given to me from my friend Jaded Argyle. Therefore, I will be keeping it forever and treasuring it. However, I am working on a trade with another gentleman, and when I obtain myself another Paclock, I will be making sure that I send that one over to my friend, because he has been instrumental in helping me, and I like to show appreciation for that type of thing. So I'm gonna hook him up with one whether he likes it or not. Alright, check this out. Looks like I've got an Abus padlock that I didn't have before. I didn't know this one was going to be in the package. Thank you for that, Neil. I am a huge fan of these Abus padlocks. The Germans do really good with the tolerances. The feedback on these locks is amazing. This is probably the first one Mounta1nM1ck's going to play with tonight. I may go so far as to try and blind pick it on camera at the end of this stream. Thank you, Neil, for the Abus padlock with key. That is going to be one that I really hold on to and treasure a lot. Let's see, he's also sent me some more of these double-sided cylinders. Some of them have the keys. The keys do come out. I'm sure some of them are a little more friendly with the inside of the lock than they started life because of the age on them. But that is what I like. I like old locks. I like antique locks. I like anything like that. And my friend Neil knows that. So he sent me over some things. This appears to be marked with a WMS Mark II type mark on it. I'm going to hold it up a little bit for a second so you guys can see that. Kind of check out the keyway on it. There's focus. Alright. And then we've also with that one. Got the key. Just show you guys the bitting on this guy really quick. I know a lot of you guys are really big on checking out bittings and reading keys. Looks like that one's going to be a little bit fun with that low cut in the very back of the keyway there. The rest of them look pretty high lifted standards, but going to have good fun with that. And again, I will try to cut that one down, and somebody will be getting the other half at some point, because Mounta1nM1ck likes to share the lock love. Here's another. Let's see. This one says Mila, I believe. Let's see if I can get the key out of this guy. I'm not great at that, but there we go. I had it upside down. Silly me. I did the same thing with one of the others. I'm still getting used to the fact that the Bible goes on top whenever I have it out like this. Very soon I'm going to get myself a Harbor Freight until I can afford one of the 44 Delta Chuck vices. But I'm going to get me a $20 Harbor Freight lock just so I can have some fun with these guys and show all of you. I'm really anxious to start my vice picking career, because I've heard that it varies in the picking, being able to get feedback through the vice differently, and also being able to top of the keyway a little differently without having to hold the lock in my left hand the entire time is something that I'm looking forward to giving a try. There we go. I meant to put these where you can see them, and let me see if this other Mila, the key should come out of. I had it turned the wrong way. Yep, that's what happens when Mounta1nM1ck's not paying attention. Here's the other key for that first Mila, just so you guys can take a quick look at it. Want to show it off. That's kind of the whole point of this video, is to show off all the new goodies. So there is the keyway, or I'm sorry, the key, the bitting on that first one, so you guys can see. Alright, there is a few more in the box, so let's continue. And if anybody has any questions or anything like that, please feel free in the chat to ask, guys. We'll take all the questions I can. As I said, I may rush through to pick this Abus on camera at the end here, because I didn't know that was coming, and I'm really excited about it. And anything else you guys want to say in the chat, feel free. If you want to link anybody's videos or link anybody's channels to each other, also feel free to do that. Check out the JMA on this JMA key here. The bidding is looks like there are, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe this is going to be a 6-pinner, but they all appear to be fairly similar in the height on them, so maybe I'll have a little luck trying to rake this guy. We'll give that one a shot at some point when I get the vice in here. But let me show you guys the keyway on that one as well. See if I can get it in focus really quick. There we go. I like when my cameras play nice tonight. So that is another, it's a JMA. So it looks like so far we've got 3 kick, and they originally look to be like they were done the way I'm going to do. If you notice on the back, that little bit of grooving and whatnot, that means that these once in life looked like these. Only some clever gentleman like myself, but not myself, hacksawed them in half right here in the middle. Because in Europe, their doors don't have the lever on one side. You actually need the key for both sides. So, that being the case, they are keyed alike, picked different, and we can share them with each other for everybody to have fun. Skip is in the chat. Sensei Skip, I'm glad you showed up. Just going to give you a quick shout out. Not going to embarrass you this time. Glad you made it over. Alright, so now I'm going to show off this, it's another with an A. It has to the power of 1 on this one, and I noticed that one of the others had a 1 on it. And I feel like maybe I'm tripping, and I thought I saw a 2 on one of them, but both of these have the little A with a 1 symbol on them. So anybody knows anything about that, if it's an ASA, if it's an abloy, or if this is some other type of stamp that you can help Mick try to identify, feel free in the chat or later in a message to let me know. Gerard says, do I collect any type of lock in particular? Well, Gerard, I try to collect all locks that I can come upon. I'm a big fan of Master Lock. I'm a big fan of Abus. And I'm becoming a pretty big fan of Pack Lock. I'm still on the lower end of belts, so I have not got into the Medicos and Abloys that I know I will love in the future, or in any of the champs or things like that. I've been looking forward to this one I'm about to show you, because it is one of those that you can put in the different little holders with the screw ends. I forget what they're called right now, but this is the kind like you would maybe see, I believe, in, for example, one of the little Sparrow's spears, or one of the Spectre, or I'm sorry, the Scepter. I was thinking of Spectre, my buddy. Shout out to you, Spectre. This is your fault. But yeah, the Scepter from Sparrows also, I believe, holds these threaded style. And I'm going to be using a vise to start out with whenever I get for this. But this is the last one in the box. Thank you, Neil. Neil W. 27. My good friend Elroy says this is a mortise. So yes, this is a mortise cylinder, is what I'm being told. They are new to me. I do not have a vise, so I haven't got that far into non-padlocks yet. But that part of my career, as you can see, is about to be a very real thing, thanks to my friend Neil. Conky, my buddy Conky. Florida love, Conky. I'm going to be down in the South Florida area again very soon. So, just want to say what's up to you. Shout out to Conky. I reached out to him because he is relatively close to the area I'm going to be in down there. And like I said, this is like pen pals these days, this whole lock sport thing. So, if you don't know any pickers in your area, you should do like me and strive to find some, because it's even more fun when you know people in real life and on here. And people who live closer to you can get quicker mail back and forth with you. Kitron says, great looking package, and Elroy says, great practice locks. I would agree with both of you gentlemen here. I really, really appreciate what Neil has done and putting together this package for me. That's why I made this video specifically, because I knew it was going to be awesome, and I wanted to show it off a little bit and brag on him. I will be getting a vise soon and taking a crack at all of these beautiful new Euro style locks that I have never been blessed enough to have. Like I said, if you don't have a buddy overseas, you need to get one. I have 2 or 3, and mailing all types of fun snacks, cultural things, and locks back and forth with each other can bring you a degree of much happiness. So I would highly recommend getting more friends, like Keytron says there. Yes, gotta get more friends. That is what this is all about. Picking locks at home is fun. We all love it. But picking locks that friends send you and trading back and forth with each other and sending each other challenge locks and that type of thing, and getting Lockmail on a regular basis will really put a smile on your face as a picker and bring you closer to the lock sport friends that you make. So I would highly recommend finding yourself some lock sport friends to play the mail game with. I have a few other packages on the way right now. I'll be looking forward to showing you guys. Master Skip has sent me one over that's going to be here tomorrow. I'm not going to blab about what's in it yet, but I will be showing you that tomorrow. That's all I have for Lockmail today. I am going to make a quick pass at this Abus on-camera blind picking, just because we are a picking channel, and I did not take the time to pick anything yet today. So we're going to go ahead and give this guy a quick try on camera while you guys talk, chat amongst yourselves or whatever. And that'll pretty much be all Mounta1nM1ck has to offer for you guys. Oh, it's Motorist. See, Motorist, I didn't realize that was you because it's not your name from the other spot. I tell people all the time that I meet you 3 or 4 times because I don't always know when you have different names. But if you let me know, I remember each and every one of you. Motorist is my friend. He has a great lot of lever locks he showed me pictures of the other day. I have been sharing that lock porn with several friends, Motorist. You have riled up all of America with your levers, and I salute you for that, sir. I appreciate you staying up to watch this one. I know it's a little last minute bedtime for you. I appreciate you showing up to support me. You're a great friend, Motorist. WC says to watch for a Texas package. I will be on the lookout for a Texas package. I got one from there once before. My good friend that makes the maces and the holder for the maces, Walt. I told you guys about Walt. He's a Texas man, and if you're in that locale, I would say find Sandman and find Walt. They are both great guys. If I'm ever in Texas, I'm hunting them down for some good fun and friendly picking. Now I'm finished with that. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Motorist. I'm about to wrap it up. I just wanted to give this Abus a quick run here. Wild Billiam says that maybe a Decio lock cylinder from the UK. Alright, well thank you for that, Wild Billiam. I'm going to be taking more time to try and research these and add what I can into the LPU. I don't know if any of them will be qualifiable, but I don't really care so much about that because the real fun for me is in having the locks and picking them regardless. So I'm going to play around with this Abus a little bit for a moment, and if I can't get it quickly, I will wrap things up anyway. But I just wanted to do a little picking, and as I said, big thank you to Jeremy who sent me the plug followers, and tweezers were 2 of my biggest needs. I showed you guys before, Mr. Happy sent me over these tweezers here. I can never have too many tweezers. I have another pair, and I believe even another pair somebody is sending me, but fear not, because I do like them and use them on everything, gentlemen. Tweezers and tools. You know, we have tons of locks laying everywhere and multiple kits of stuff packed up different from each other, a lot of us. So if you send me something I have something of already, don't feel bad about it, because I will still treasure it and use it just the same. I love all of that stuff. You guys have been more than kind to me in that department. Let's see, Google Lens is your friend looking up those logos. Yes, I agree, Wild William. The beauty of technology, and one of the few benefits I see from artificial intelligence, is what you are currently talking about. Our ability to snap a photo of literally anything and see if the internet has a copy of it anywhere, or what it may be called, is astounding to me as somebody who grew up without, all of that. I was in a home with 3 TV channels, and we ended up with dial-up internet and that sort of thing. I'm going to say I was probably more around 10 or 12 by the time we had those sort of things starting to come into my house. So I definitely remember the dark ages of only having a VCR and 3 channels, and people answering the phone because it was a house phone and everybody always answered the phone. Nobody answers the phone anymore. Back in those days, everybody answered the phone. It rang and somebody rushed for it. You were racing your whole family to it. Now the phone rings and rings, and people look at caller ID, and that's why they've lost touch with each other. It's really a sad thing, but I'm not going to dwell on that. I can't find a tensioner at the moment on camera to mess with this thing. I will fix that and get down to business because I don't want to bore you guys, and I'm trying to wrap this thing up. I only wanted to do 20 minutes, and yet again I have rambled my way into a double length video. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do the quick wrap on this thing. Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate you supporting Mounta1nM1ck. Thank you to both Jeremy and to Neil for sending these packages to me. They will both be loved and used very much. And thank you to each and every one of you who took the time to come on in. Rock out with your lockout. You have made it right at the end yet again, sir. This is sort of my fault. I'm apologizing to you for that. The good news is you'll be uploading the video soon. I'm going to hang just long enough. I'll screw with the Avis again, rock out, so you can say hello to everybody and so you can look at these beautiful things. Just giving you a quick recap because you got here last. This is the long story short version for our buddy Rockout. He's got a great channel. He's a master at doing shorts, and that's why we're going to make it short for him. There you go, Rockout. Jeremy sent me these 44 Delta plug followers here. Jeremy is a great man and a saint for doing that. I needed those. If you want those, go over to 44 Delta, get you some. Alright, my friend Neil sent me all the locks that you see laying on this package here. These are, everything from double-sideds to singles. There's some alloy stuff and just some random stuff. Double-sided. There's one mortise cylinder that looks really cool. And then there is this Avis padlock that I did not have yet. That's kind of the quick catch-up for you, Rock Out. Everything else was just me running my mouth a lot, talking about things that we've already talked about, and trying to keep everybody entertained while they chit-chat. Thank you, Elroy's, for coming by. I'll be in touch with you soon. Neil is awesome, Rock Out. I'm glad that you've met Neil. Anybody who doesn't know Neil, you need to get to know Neil. He is in my subscribers. He has also uploaded a couple videos on my channel. If you do not know Neil, I suggest you get to know him. He is an awesome fellow, top man, as the Brits say. Neil is a top man, so if you don't know Neil, you need to meet Neil. Let's see. You haven't, but he's awesome for sending those. Well, Rock Out, all I can say to that is he is awesome for sending these. He's not widely known in the community as of yet, but like everybody who deals with me, I will be bringing him up as frequently as I can to show appreciation. And even if he remains just an obscure friend on the internet, that's quite alright, as long as he enjoys picking and stays friends with me. I'm just playing around with this Avis a little bit, Rock Out. I'm probably not going to get it open, but I wanted to give you time to say hey and catch a glimpse at these locks here. I guess I'm kind of blocking them from your view. You know what? I'll give this thing a quick rate, and I'll let you look at the locks for a minute. And then I will probably shut it on down. Thank you, Walt. I'm glad to see you made it, sir. I didn't realize you were here, but always a pleasure to have my friend Walt Cade around. He feels like a big brother, an adopted uncle, something of that nature to me. So thanks, Walt. I appreciate you showing up. I've got something that you made with me every single day. You sent me the Texas package. Well, Walt, if you sent me a package that is not even the one that we were talking about before with the maces, then I really appreciate that, dude, because I had no idea. I want to use my maces on this Avis, but I've got it in the back of our current streaming camera, so I'm going to have to wait till I'm off. And I've done the full Monty here and jammed one of my L's into its keyway. There we go. I've got it out, but I'm not going to fiddle with the Avis any longer on camera with you guys until I've got it to where I can look a little more professional. I just like to show noobs that Mountain1nM1ck is a noob and we all struggle. So, candidly, there you go. I don't just slay every lock straight out of the box in the first 2 seconds. If I did, this would be a really boring hobby. Walt says tomorrow or Friday. All right. We're supposed to look professional, rock out. I know, buddy. I feel the same way. You do a pretty good job faking it too, sir. I will tip my hat to you because in your non-professional approach, you have garnered tons and tons of fans, myself included. Rock out. If anybody doesn't know Rock Out with your lockout, you better go check him out. He is a great guy. He deserves all the love. He does those Shackleman cuff challenges as well as lock picking. So if you're into that, him and my buddy DNP, those are your people. Well, Mountain1nM1ck has lit a cigarette. He's getting ready to go make a nice strong coffee and enjoy some late night picking. Walt, thank you so much for whatever you sent me from Texas. I like a good surprise. I will show it off either tomorrow with what I get from Skip, or we'll just triple down and I'll have a mail Friday and show off what I get from you, Walt. This is going to be it for Mountain1nM1ck tonight, guys. I'm sorry I went 40 minutes again like I always tend to do. I just can't seem to shut my big southern mouth. You guys have a great night. Thanks for following Mountain1nM1ck, and I will keep you posted on when we get closer to 250. We'll see mail soon. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Throwing up the horns real quick from my boy Rock Out. Rock Out, got much love for you, brother. Also going to shoot out the quick Shaka. My boy Lock Hippie that I just met, and my boy Lock Junkie, they both are Shaka guys. I'm a Beach, Florida kid, so I'm a Shaka man from motorcycle culture and skating alike. And I'll end on the peace because it's victorious, and we all can get behind something good like peace and love. So you guys have a wonderful night. Happy picking. Mountain1nM1ck is out of here. See you guys.